Hello, and thanks for joining us. This is the Signature TV News Update. I am Marvelous Obomana. Now, in the headlines, Italian security chief pays visit to army headquarters, calls for increased collaboration. The National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, approves Moderna and Sputnik vaccines for use. Senate adopts 3% allocation to host communities in the petroleum industry bill as South lawmakers kick. And now the details. The Italian Defense General Staff Policy and Planning Deputy Division Head, Major General Massimo Biagini, has paid a courtesy visit to the Nigerian Army headquarters. The visit was to seek ways of increasing collaboration between the Italian armed forces and Nigeria's armed forces. SignatureTV correspondent has the story.
Major General Massimo Biagini said the Italian armed forces were looking at sharing operational intelligence and building activities together with the Nigerian armed forces to provide solutions to prevailing security challenges.
It is the first time that we have at the level of defense, and especially it is the first time that we push and answer our cooperation in many different fields, in many different domains. We have many items in which, in a reciprocal way, we can improve our cooperation. So completely satisfied. And another thing I want to underline, really the empathy, the friendship that we have immediately between us. And this help us to find a common solution, to find perspective, to find activities and action that we can carry out shoulder by shoulder together.
The Chief of Army Staff, who was represented by the Chief of Army Policy and Plans, Major General A.B. Omozoje, while receiving the visitor, said he is optimistic that the Nigerian armed forces will benefit from the engagements and cooperation.
We believe that we are going to have very positive outcomes in all the engagements. I want to say that the friendship between our armed forces has been over time, and I as a person have been a beneficiary alongside with several other senators.
The visitor, who was accompanied by other Italian delegates, signed the visitor's register and exchanged gifts with the Chief of Army Staff. The visit by the Italian Defense General Staff Policy and Planning Deputy Division Head, Major General Massimo Biagini, was no doubt an avenue for both countries to explore ways both countries can benefit and improve their peculiar security situations. In Abuja, Marvelous Obomana for Signature TV.
Following reports making the rounds of the killing of one Miss Jennifer Ugado, a 200-level student of the Niger Delta University, Bayelsa, the Nigerian Army has promised to investigate the issue. The Army made this statement in a press release signed by the Director, Army Public Relations, Brigadier General Onyema Nwachukwu, on Thursday. According to the report on social media and various online publications, it was alleged that a student was shot in her apartment by the suspect, who is now at large. While the Nigerian Army commiserated with the family of the deceased, it also stated that joint investigation has commenced, while effort to profile and ascertain the true identity of the suspect is ongoing. Nwachukwu, while assuring members of the public that details of the investigations will be made public, also stated that the Army will continue to uphold and respect the fundamental human rights of citizens as enshrined in the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As fears of a COVID-19 third wave in Nigeria continues to loom, the National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, has approved the Moderna and Sputnik vaccines for use. Both vaccines were approved for emergency use, according to the Director General NAFDAC, Professor Moji Adeyeye, who announced it on Thursday at a news conference in Abuja. The agency had earlier approved the Oxford AstraZeneca and Pfizer jabs, also for emergency use. Professor Adeyeye explained that although the Sputnik vaccine produced in Russia has not yet been approved by the World Health Organization, NAFDAC has carried out independent checks on the vaccine and found out that the benefits outweighs the risks. The Senate on Thursday adopted a 3% allocation to host communities in the petroleum industry bill, despite protests by Southern lawmakers at the National Assembly. The Southern lawmakers had demanded 5% for host communities. The number in dispute is the percentage of their total operating expenses oil companies are expected to contribute to a trust fund created for host communities. On Thursday, two Southern senators, George Sekibo and Siriake Dixon, raised concerns over the approval. Senator Sekibo said he is not part of the vote on the allocation clause, and Senator Dixon said his privilege had been breached as his views were not accommodated. However, Senate President Ahmed Lawan replied that the Senate had taken a resolution on the matter and could not go back on its decision. And now moving over to business. The Nigeria Extractive Industries Transparency Initiative (NATI) says Nigeria imported a total volume of 20.60 billion liters of premium motor spirit, popularly known as petrol, in 2019. This is contained in NATI Audit Report on the Oil and Gas Sector 2019, released on Wednesday in Lagos. NATI said the figure was 3% higher than 20.001 billion liters imported by the country in 2018. According to the report, a total volume of 148.13 million liters of dual-purpose kerosene was imported by the country in 2019. It said this was 55% lower than the 329.396 million liters of DPK imported in 2018. The report further showed that 5.15 billion liters of automotive gas oil, also known as diesel, and 1.07 billion liters of aviation turbine kerosene were imported in 2019. The report said that the sum of 518.07 was spent on the importation of PMS for local consumption during the period under review. It noted that this was 213.07 billion higher than the approved 3.05 billion for PMS under recovery in the national budget for 2019. And now to the foreign scene. Dimitri Herald, head of security at the Haitian Presidential Palace, has been taken into custody as part of the investigation of July 7 assassination of President Jovenel Moïse. A close associate of Herald said he was detained Wednesday. It was gathered that Herald failed to appear before a court inquiry ordered by the public prosecutor of Port-au-Prince because he had been summoned by police for questioning. Moïse was killed during a pre-dawn attack on his private residence in a wealthy suburb of the Haitian capital that also left his wife, Martin, seriously wounded. Police Chief Leon Charles said 18 Colombians and 2 Haitian Americans have been arrested in connection with the attack. Among those arrested was 63-year-old Christian Emmanuel Sanon, a Haitian-born man based in the U.S. Police believe Sanon was the mastermind behind the plot to kill Moïse. And now to the world of entertainment. Blessing Adejo is here to take us through. Over to you, Blessing.
It don't happen. It don't happen. My fellow, it don't happen.
Hello, wonderful people. It's your girl Blessing Adejo. Welcome to another segment of entertainment news. Nigerian singer Oluwatobiloba Anidugbe, popularly known as Kiss Daniel, had gifted his twin babies a house each. The 27-year-old made this known on Thursday via his verified Instagram page, where he shared pictures of himself and his twins alongside the document for the houses he acquired for each of them. According to the document, the new 2-bedroom luxury apartment located at Woodland Estate in Lekki area of Lagos State were acquired on the 10th of June. Both documents bear the names of the twins, Jalil and Delani Oluwatobiloba Anidugbe. In the caption of his post, Kiss Daniel revealed that he was blessed with triplets but lost one of them after 4 days of birth. Kiss Daniel had on 1st May announced the birth of his twins as he celebrated his birthday. However, the Woju crooner is yet to disclose the mother of the twin babies. Music legend Innocent Idibia aka Tubaba has said he will never stop celebrating late musician Olariwaju Fasesi, popularly known as Sound Sultan, who died on July 11th. Sound Sultan died after battling cancer. He has since then been buried in New Jersey in the United States of America. The singer, who died at the age of 44, is survived by his wife, 3 children and siblings. Sharing on Instagram days after the singer's death, Tubaba promised to keep the family he left behind safe, while describing the death of Sound Sultan as still so unreal. Tubaba and Sound Sultan have songs together, e.g. Bushmeat, Enter the Place, Prayer, amidst others. BB Nigeria winner Olamilekan Agbeleshe, popularly known as Lekon, has condemned those he claimed pretend to be family but slander his name and brand behind his back. The TV reality star made this known in a post via his Instagram account on Wednesday. He noted that he will continue to win, evolve, conquer and break records whether the haters likes it or not. He further stated that God will never dim his light so that they can shine, adding that he will expose anyone that wishes him ill. Lekon then advised his haters to do good and that's what will come back to them, while also reminding that in the end they will package all of us and dump us 6 feet when we die. Lekon, haters, back off hating. Give so much improvement to yourself so that you have no time to criticize others. And that's it on entertainment news for today. I remain your anchor, Blessing Adejo. Bye.
It don't happen. It don't happen. My belly, it don't happen.
Thank you, Blessing. And now moving over to sports. AC Milan technical director Paulo Maldini has confirmed Olivier Giroud will complete a move to the club. Milan reached an agreement with Chelsea to sign the French striker for €2 million. The 34-year-old is now traveling to Milan to undergo a medical. Maldini described Giroud as a very reliable and experienced player. Maldini also didn't rule out signing another striker. Before we end the news, a recap of our major stories. Italian security chief has paid a visit to army headquarters, where he called for increased collaboration between the two nations. National Agency for Food, Drug Administration and Control, NAFDAC, approves Moderna and Sputnik vaccines for use. Senate adopts 3% allocation to host communities in the petroleum industry bill as South-South lawmakers kick. Remember, safety and security begins with you. Be patriotic. Report any suspicious activity to law enforcement agencies. Please do stay safe. That's the SignatureTV news update. On behalf of my producer, Blessing Adejo, I am Marvelous Oboman. Thanks for watching.